everybody, I hope you're all doing well and enjoying your weekend. I'm out here on my porch just taking a little bit of time, and I thought I would make y'all a video about the illusion. So what is the illusion, and how is it that there is an illusion yet everything is still happening the way it's happening? So the reason I wanted to speak on this is because I've received several messages and comments and things like that about the illusion, and just kind of in a way, I don't know if there's really any confusion, or if it's just like some people call them trolls, just asking questions about how it is that I can make videos yet there be an illusion, or how is it that non-dual speakers can take vacations and post pictures of their vacations on Instagram and Facebook and wherever of their vacations, their meals, their girlfriends, whatever it is that they're doing. Well, I don't know who they're speaking of or what, but it really doesn't really matter, because the illusion is just, it's literally not going to change. The illusion is what it is. So if you're in the illusion of being separate, if you're in the illusion of living the human life, if you're in the illusion of being limited to your human form, then that's what's going to be happening. That is what it is. That itself, it won't really change. What changes is your perception and your understanding of what reality is. So when it's said an illusion is just not understanding or seeing things one way when they're really another way. So to give you an example of an illusion, illusions are often part of like magic, and anything like that is considered illusion. So when magicians have different acts that they perform, and you're mesmerized by how in the world that's happening, and then you find out, oh, it's just magic, it's an illusion, it's not actually that he did that or she did that. So let's talk about an illusion that maybe a magician can do. So a magician, one of the common acts that magicians perform is where they have like a woman laying on or in a box, and in that box is a woman laying down, and then the magician comes and cuts the woman's body in half with a saw, with a knife, something to indicate that the body is now cut into two pieces. And so part of the woman's body, the legs and everything from the waist down, is over here, and the woman's top portion is over here, and they separate the two boxes where you can see that there is nothing in between, so the woman has been cut into two. Okay, and then you give it a little bit of time, and you give the magician an applause, and suddenly they open the box and the woman pops back out. Somehow she has been put back together. Well, in the illusion, that woman was never really actually cut into two. That was just an illusion created by the magician. So when it's spoken of the illusion of life, or the illusion of what's happening, all that is that we are, the human is misappropriating what it is. So we think that reality is a real thing, that this chair is real, that I'm separate, that this is me and this is the chair and we're separate, and then you're over there watching the video and you're separate from me. We are in no way connected in anything. And that is simply an illusion. It's seen when you have this realization that everything is one. Everything is already connected. There is no boundaries. Where I'm feeling that I'm living in this body as this human, that is my experience at the moment. But it's not exactly localized only in this body. It is everywhere. So I'm experiencing everything, like this chair, how it feels, the wind, the heat, how this camera is. Everything that is happening is being experienced, and that's what's happening. There really is no self behind it that's separate. Everything is just happening, and it's being experienced in those moments. The illusion is that you are a separate person, that you are actually a separate person that can live and die. And I think where some of these misconceptions come from, where people may be getting upset with certain non-dual speakers and saying, well, how is it that they're saying it's an illusion, yet they're out there and they're living their life and traveling and spending money and doing all these things? Well, that's because none of that really changes. Everything that you see in your experience, or these people are posting about or whatever, that is their experience. The experience doesn't go away. The experience is there, you know? So, I mean, the experience could change. It could be something different, but yet there's still going to be some sort of experience. What is seen is that you are not separate. Okay, so whenever like a non-dual speaker speaks about, oh, you've never been born, you will never die, you never have done anything, what they're alluding to and what they're trying to do is to annihilate the self, and in a very drastic manner. So when they're saying that you haven't been born and that all of that, I think some people can take it the wrong way. You have been born in this experience as a human that has a mother and that sort of thing, but what you truly are is eternal, and you're not separate. You're just having this experience at this moment that you were born and that whatever. But what you are has never been born. What you are will never die. It's eternal. So when you have this realization, you see that that whole story of being born, of living this life, of only having this one life in this body, that is the illusion. What you are is going to go on forever and ever and be experienced in many ways. You are endless and boundless, and there is nothing that can take that away. You will always be. What you are is eternal, like I say. So things like, so where the illusion plays in of when they say, oh, well, you're just living in the illusion, or you're confused through this illusion, you're truly believing that you're separate. That's the illusion. And when you believe that you're separate, you have things like fear, shame, guilt, fear of death, so many other things that keep the person trapped or feeling small or feeling localized. Whereas when you see through the illusion that you are not separate, you are actually part of everything and everything is working perfectly. You drop that illusion and you see yourself as boundless. You are everything. And no matter what happens, you don't die. You will always continue on. These are just experiences that are happening and that you're experiencing. What is happening is not happening to a specific person that lives and dies. It's just being experienced. It's just life experiencing itself through all these different forms. But it is all one. So that is the illusion. So when you have suffering, it's usually because you're feeling separate. So you're in the illusion of separation. When you have the realization that there is no separate self, neither here nor there nor anywhere, everything is just happening the way it is, then you don't have those limiting beliefs or limiting thoughts that, oh, I'm against this person, or I don't like this person, or they did this to me, or I've done this horrible thing and I'm a horrible person, or I'm going to stay home and not do this because I'm fearful that something will happen to me, or I'm fearful of death, so I don't do such and such thing. Those illusions all fall away. You can't have that when you've seen that that is all an illusion. So when that is seen through, you're no longer in the illusion, and you're boundless, fearless, and you're just living life. So that is what is spoken of when you hear the illusion. Now you can take it to mean something different, like science is showing that, you know, everything in our existence is not really a physical material thing. There's only, you know, it's pretty much nothingness. So if you want to see it that way through science, math, or anything like that, yeah, all of those things start to point to that. But the greater picture of things is that none of this is actually really happening. Okay, it's all an illusion, and it's not really happening to you, the person that's sitting here watching this. You're experiencing all these things, but what you are can never live or die or anything. It just is. It's a constant, eternal thing. You've always been, and you are everything and anything that can and will happen. So it is a grander picture of things. So again, essentially when we're speaking about what has been seen here through this person, it's been seen that there is no person, that everything is just happening, that there is no separation, and that everything is connected in one. You can't escape what this is. Experiences are going to continue to happen. You're going to continue to live your life. You know, anything could change, or maybe it won't change, but you're still going to take vacations. You're still going to have a life. You're still going to do all of those things that everybody else does. So it's not that you see this illusion and then suddenly you're transported to some other place, or these things that you were doing before don't happen, or that you will never take a vacation again, or that you will never have fun or experience great times with your family or loved ones. That is completely not true. You will see through the illusion and you will still have your life. You will still have everything and maybe even more. And that's what will happen. Or maybe you'll see through this and you'll have something tragic happen and you won't have any of those things like vacations or anything that fun, but you will have broken through that illusion. So it doesn't matter if you're suffering or if you're poor or if you've lost things. What you are can't be hurt, can't be killed, can't be anything. It is eternal. It is always there. It can't be threatened. So you're very vulnerable, but at the same time, what you are can't ever be attacked, killed, eliminated. It is always going to be here. So you can confidently live your life in whatever way it is appearing. So I hope that clears up a little bit about the illusion. I do have another video I had made about the illusion, and I will link that down below. If you have specific questions about the illusion, you can go ahead and email me, or you can comment in the comment section. I would love to answer those questions. Y'all have had some great questions that I've been responding to as I can, and some of them I've been writing down because they're so good. I would love to make videos about some of those questions y'all have. So if you have questions, go ahead and comment or email me personally if you like. If you're new here and you like these sorts of videos, I recommend that you subscribe and you hit the notification bell so you're notified that these videos are coming out. Seems that they don't really get shown very often unless you do that. And comment and like my video if you like this video. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day and enjoy this beautiful Saturday. Thank you.